Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to discuss changing the water filter for the Breville Oracle Touch and quickly review how to do this simple task. If you want to skip right to the instructions, go to the 6-minute mark on the video. Depending on the hardness of your water, changing your water filter may be critical. When hard water is heated through the boilers, it creates lime scale that accumulates on all the components that come into contact with water. Over time, pipes will start to narrow from the scale buildup, slowing the heating process and potentially seriously damaging other parts of your machine. The lime scale also has a negative effect on the taste of your coffee. Breville recommends changing the water filter every 3 months, and if you are like me and you don't like to descale, changing your water filter regularly will allow you to stretch the time frame for your descale to every 9 months if you are using filtered water. For more information on descaling, check out the video up here. Whether you have this version of water filter or this one, the filters will result in better tasting coffee and a longer life for your machine. So you may be thinking, why not use distilled water to avoid having to use water filters and descaling? There are people who swear by using distilled water on coffee forums, but all I can tell you is that the Breville manual states, I quote, "Do not use highly filtered, demineralized, or distilled water in this machine. This may affect the taste of the coffee and how the machine operates." Later on, it also states, I quote, "Never use distilled water or water with no or low mineral content, as this will affect both the taste and the functioning of your machine." I'll link to an interesting debate in the video description if you want to read more about using distilled water and decide for yourself. To be safe, I'm going to follow what the manual says. So what are your options for water filters? Well, some time ago, Breville switched from this version of water filters to the Claro Swiss filters on their newer machines. In theory, you now have a better filter, but it will come at a cost of $16 each, and that's when they are on sale. It's a little pricey compared to the previous version of charcoal filters. You could get 6 of these for about $10 on Amazon. So I was wondering if these could be used on the new machine, and it turns out that it looks like you can, but you will have to make some minor modifications to the holder. So let's see if the older version fits into the updated machine. And it looks like it fits really snugly, actually. There's a washer down here, a rubber washer. It fits pretty snugly at the bottom of the water tank. Now it looks like the old holder is taller than the new version holder of the filter. So this might actually be a problem because it is taller than the water tank, as you can see. So let's see how it fits into the machine. So it doesn't actually fit. The top of the holder hits the back of the machine as you try to slide the water tank in. So the height of the old holder will be a problem, but what you could do is cut the bottom of this and then use the old charcoal filters with the bottom part of the older holder, and you would be able to use these older version charcoal filters for much less money, but you would have to cut the top part of the holder. Something to think about. Just briefly, this is what the inside of a charcoal filter looks like. As you can see, it is 100% activated charcoal, so really taking care of impurities, chlorine, and bad taste. Now let's take a look at what is inside the Claro Swiss filters. It looks like we have some activated charcoal here with the dark pieces. And then we have a whole bunch of these white beads. and those should be ion exchange resin, which removes hardness from your water. There's actually quite a lot of it in the filter, and there's still a whole bunch stuck up here at the top of the filter. And this actually significantly changes my perspective on this filter. So while I think the Claro Swiss filters are pretty pricey, you are definitely getting a better product than the basic activated charcoal filters, because you now have a filter that actually reduces water hardness and supports the longevity of your machine. Wow. Yeah, so I will say that if you're not descaling your machine, you definitely want to be using these Claro Swiss filters to remove the hardness from your water. Now I will quickly show you how to change the water filter. When you see this message on your screen, it's time to change the water filter. Press replace and follow these instructions. One tip I would like to highlight is to open a new water filter right away and start soaking it in a cup. You can use a bowl or something else that's a little heavy to hold the filter down under the water. That way, by the time you are done washing your water tank, your new filter will be done soaking. Remove your water tank, dump the old water, remove the old filter, wash the water tank with mild soap and water, and rinse thoroughly. Wash the filter holder. Set the current month. Place your new filter in the tank. Refill the water tank. And place the water tank back in your machine. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If it was helpful, remember to hit like and subscribe. Thank you.